Junior. I've been seeing a difference lately.
All right, we are here with the one and only
Yes, sir.
Junior J.
What's going on?
First, tell us how you got that name. Is that something?
Junior's actually my real name.
It's
But I
really
just
your
stuck
real
with-
name.
Yeah, I just stuck with the J. J's is part of my last name, so I just want to make it more appealing as far as the artistry goes. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say my old name, so I just was like Junior J. I just left it at Junior J.
Okay, so tell us how long you been doing your thing.
Man, I've been doing music for, well, I take it back. I've been doing music seriously for probably about 10 years. Probably about 10 years. And I've been singing since I was like 3rd grade. Been singing for a while, so I've been taking it serious for about 10, 11 years, something like that.
So before you took it serious, what were you doing as far as music related? You said in the 3rd grade.
Just church, singing in church, talent shows in school, singing in the hallways of school. Just just small kid stuff, you know what I'm saying? Stuff the kids do and stuff your parents make the kid do. You know what I'm saying? It's because I really didn't want to sing in church because I was nervous, scared, like spooked to where I'm like, my mama make me get up or I'm crying just because I got to get on stage. So, but that right there really turned me into who I am right now too though. So, yeah, just like little singing in the hallways and singing at church and on the school bus, you know, the little females, singing to the little females and stuff like that. But just little in and out stuff like that.
So when you were in church and you was up there getting ready to sing "Pass Me Out" on Gentle Savior, and the church was blown away. And did you know then, hey, you know, I got something here?
Yeah, when I first knew that I actually had something was when I was in the 5th grade. I did a talent show. I sung Casey and JoJo All My Life. And it was a group of us. It was probably it was me and two or 3 other dudes. We up there sang, but mind you, we was doing the rehearsal, the practice. Everybody was singing in the rehearsal, in the practice. We get to the actual talent show. I'm the only one you can hear out of all these dudes. So I'm looking around, I'm looking on stage like, am I the only one singing? Y'all just gonna leave me out high and dry like that? So that really, after I got done, my mom was like she called me JR. So she's like, JR, you can really sing. I was like, you think so? But my dad sung. So it really, the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. So, you know, I was in 5th grade. I think that's when I really knew. I was like, you know what? I really can sing. I really can do this. If my mama said I can sing, I know I can sing. Because she's a tough critic.
So how long did it take after that for you to say, you know what, I'm really gonna take this serious. I want to be a singer?
It was a while after that. Because I was in 5th grade. I was like, what, 11, 12? So it was probably when I was like 19. I was kind of like, you know what, let me see what I can do. So I ended up getting, I'm gonna start from my first song. I made a song called I Really Need You. And I had a computer. I had a little Adobe, you know what I'm saying, the little where you record music on and stuff like that. And I had a headset microphone. Mind you, I tried to emulate what the studios did. So I took the headset microphone, hung it up in the closet with a nail. I took a nail, hung it up, had the, you know, the mic sticking out, had a little, what was like a sheet, had a sheet in there. And mind you, I just had my daughter too. So I had my daughter while I was doing all of it. So, you know, I have her in the car seat in a little bed or whatever. And I'm going back, trying to hit record and run back in the closet and shut the door. Because that's all I knew how to do. I didn't know how to, like, how they do now, just copy, paste it, put this here, put that there. Everything was hit record, run back in the booth, close the door, say, get done, run back after I stop it on my own. So it's like every piece of, like every word, I guess you could say every word, every verse, every hook was like manually done. Like it wasn't no copy and paste, nothing. I sung the hook, sung it again, ran out, sung the verse. Like every part of the song was sung like originally, like no copy, no paste. And so when I did that song called I Really Need You, I took it to my homie, DJ LaCar. And it was at a skating ring. I just told him to play it. I wasn't trying to sing. I was like, hey, play this for me. It was on the CD. It's like, play this for me real quick. He was like, cool, I got you. So he ended up playing it. And then he handed me the mic from the top of the DJ booth. And I'm like, I don't want it. I just played the song. I just want you to play it. So he handed me the mic. I started singing. And mind you, this was back in the day, I was like 19. It was at a skating rink. I started singing. As soon as I opened my mouth to sing, the whole skating rink ran toward where I was. So I was like, man, might be on to something. So after that, it was just kind of like the rush of people really like coming to me like really just like mesmerized, just looking like, man, he's singing, like you can really sing. So that rush made me be like, you know what, somebody can do this. Somebody need to start taking it serious. So DJ LaCar started playing it every party, every Saturday, every party. Then it caught on. Then people start singing, people knowing it. People, I need to do this thing, I really need you. And then there it was. So that's who bought me, LaCar really helped me get to where I'm at right now. So shout out to LaCar, DJ LaCar, man.
So when you go back and listen to that early material, who were you then? What was your sound then?
I would say, well, I always thrive on I always say real R&B. Which when I say real R&B, I mean like Tank, Brian McKnight, Usher, people that like do soulful type of music that like have substance, if that makes sense. So it's just like I try to stay true to that. And I like to this day, I still do the same type of. I mean, I keep up with what's going on too at the same time, but I still try to keep that soulful feel that like even your granny can play it, like your mama can play it, and I have to turn it off. You know what I mean? So I just try to stick to that soulful R&B. I was doing it then. I still try to stick to it now.
So do you write?
Most definitely. Yeah,
how has your writing style changed? Or has it?
Well, I would say I've adapted to, because of course things change and you gotta adapt to what's going on. But you can also keep your same. Well, I guess you could say you can keep your same style of music, and then like you can actually conform to what's going on there. Maybe like have like a beat that's up to date with the soulful type of lyrics with substance. So it really ain't nothing changed, but just like me, just keeping up with what's going on and staying relevant, pretty much.
So who were some of the people that influenced you? I know you probably listened to a lot of people, but who were some of the people that you wanted to sing like, or who influenced you the way that you?
The main person that I would say would probably be Tank. Like if anybody, it'd be Tank. Like point blank. I mean, it's like a little bit of Usher, you know what I'm saying? But Tank's really that person that I was kind of like, man, I want to do that kind of music. And I want to stick to that kind of music because right now he's still relevant. And he's been doing it for a long time. And he's keeping up with what's going on, but he's still bringing you the real R&B music, per se.
So tell us, since that time that at the skating rink, what are some of the things that you do now to get yourself out there? Or the ways that you perform, some of the places that you perform at and things like that?
Well, social media is the main thing first and foremost, and then you get then I try to do stuff that stands out because I hate fitting in. So when I do a show, you might see me with like the shiniest jacket out, like, you know, I'm always lined up. No matter, it can be a Monday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm going somewhere. You gonna see me always together because I want people to say every time you see me, he stay ready. Like all the time, he's always ready. And then it's like I might do like a acapella before I do my set, just to show you like this is real. Like ain't no auto tune. I mean, of course you with the music, it's gonna be what it is. But I'm gonna show you that these vocals is real right now. You know what I'm saying? I might hit a Maxwell Womansworth, you know, a Usher Nice and Slow. You know what I'm saying? Just something that's gonna captivate the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I really thrive on doing something other people ain't doing. That's my big thing.
Hey, let's go! Come on, Julian!
So tell us what you talk about in your songs.
It's really, I just go off my emotion, and if I hear a track, sometimes the track speaks to me, and I wouldn't even have to like. Sometimes I might go off if a producer sends me a beat, he might have a title already to it. Sometimes I go off the title. Sometimes I just go off of, let me just listen and see what I come up with. Or like I got a song called In and Out, which is it's a drop in Valentine's Day, Friday, and it was the concept was about by J-Rock, my manager. He called me and was like, bro, you need to make a song about people being in and out of love. So I mean, that's how relevant is that? That's every day. So I was like, man, that's dope. It's like super dope. So I got a beat. Immediately when I heard that beat, boom, I wrote the song in 30 minutes. So I just go off whether it's somebody telling me I should do a certain type of song, or if it's how I'm feeling at the moment. Or maybe I might not be feeling nothing. I might just think to myself like, man, that'd be a dope song to write, because I try to stick to what people's going through so they can relate to it more.
So describe to us some of the projects that you've done.
I just dropped a single 2 months ago. It's called Selfish, and it's featuring one of my label mates, Mateo. I just dropped that, shot the video. The video's out on YouTube. It's called Selfish, featuring Mateo. Like I said, I got a song called In and Out dropping Valentine's Day. I'm really just doing singles, like, cause that's all it takes is one song. So I was leaning more toward like the project, the EP, the mixtape, but I'm just dropping single after single after single, and if some catch, then hey, there it is.
So with the process of dropping singles, are you not wanting to put those singles into a collection for an quote unquote album, or what is your goal as far as with your singles?
But really, we're just trying to dropping singles. Like we try to do like every couple months just to stay consistent, and then we putting the right marketing behind each single. So if we put the right marketing behind each single, we just trying to see which what gravitates people with whatever song it is. So it might be one song we might have, and the traction might be small. So when we just kind of fall back on that one, but still keep pushing it. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll bring another one up front, and then let that catch it, just to see what buzz is catching on each song. But still pushing what we got. So we just dropping singles every couple months and just trying to see what kind of traction we can get from each single.
So are you on a label, or are you looking for a deal? What are some of your goals with that situation?
I'm actually it's J-Rock the label. That's the label I'm on. But our goal as a unit, as a label, is to, I guess, first and foremost, we're trying to do it independently. That's first. And we're trying to build up traction to where we can start getting our own shows booked. People start reaching out to us for features on our own versus trying to get that label, that big machine behind it. You know what I'm saying? To where if we do it on our own, we kind of setting the tone for ourselves, if that makes sense. So, but if a label situation comes and it's the right situation, hey, we gonna make it do what it do.
So tell us about the collaborations, man. Maybe some of the people that you work with. I know you mentioned before, but Mateo. But what are some of the other collaborations that you've done?
Well, majority of the collaborations we're doing right now is like with different producers. So we're just trying to build the relationship between producer and artist, so we can build our catalog up. So like I said, keep dropping these singles. So I've been working with Slim Doja. Shout out to Slim Doja. He actually produced the In and Out joint that we dropping on Valentine's Day. Guy named Sam Elliott. He's a producer, and they both out of Louisville, Kentucky. So yeah, I just been working with those two cats, man, and just trying to build that relationship and build that rapport, and so they can we can just build together.
Now, a lot of R&B stems from personal experience, and a lot of it comes from pain,
right?
And just just the experiences that somebody has gone through. What about your experiences translate into your music?
I would say more like the relationship side of it. because I've been through a lot as far as relationships goes. Like, I got a lot to talk about. Well, I mean, we all got a lot to talk about as far as relationships. That's why I try to do a lot of like, I'm gonna say makeup joints, stay together songs, I love you songs, you know what I'm saying? Just songs like that is like what resonates with me the most, because I know everybody can relate to it, not just me. So I just try to put whatever emotion that I have and that I've been through, as far as makeups, breakups, or whatever, I try to put that in my music, because I know everybody can relate to that.
Now, I know, speaking of resonating, what kind of feedback do you get, you know, since that day at the skating ring? What are some of the things that resonate with people about your music? What are some of the ways that people are telling you that this has resonated?
Majority of the time is never switch up. Keep doing what you're doing. And when they say keep doing what you're doing, it means what they saying keep doing what you're doing is like keep doing that R&B that you do. Like, it's working. Don't switch it up. Just keep doing it. Like I said, I gotta try to keep up with the wave, though. You know what I'm saying? I have the tracks that's going on right now and stuff like that. But I always stay true to who I am and the music I want to do.
Well, what can you say about the current music today?
I mean, it's working. I mean, that's just point blank period. It's working. But I just stick to my, you know, what I know. You know what I mean? As in point blank. I mean, the music it's cool. Because, I mean, my daughters love it, you know what I mean? And I be learning some of the songs through them. Like, it'd be certain people, I'd be like, man, I ain't never heard this. And my daughter would be like, listen to this song. But it'd be dope. But then some of that stuff, I'd be like, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? They like it, so it's working. So it's just what it's going to be.
So where do you see yourself going, man? What's your ultimate goal at the end of the day, when, you know, decades from now, when you're able to look back on what you're doing? What are some of the things you want to hope to have accomplished?
I actually want to be able to tell not just my kids or people I know, I just want to give people hope. Because how we doing it as a label, like we really grinding, like we putting down so much footwork. I want to be able to say, we did this. And not just, we got signed to somebody and they helped us do this, which is cool. But I want to say that we did it, like as a unit. We started from her, and I actually built a whole label, like on nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I want to actually tell people like, look, we did this. We won these Grammys. We won these awards based off what we did, not just somebody else coming in and boosting what we have up. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much. I just want to be the person that's just like, man, y'all can do it because we did it.
Now, this question is always a little different for everybody, but what's it like doing music in Louisville?
Man, that's crazy. We always have these conversations. Like this is like the #1 conversation for me, because not to say I'm like, you know, the most popular R&B singer here, but I've been doing it for a while. And like, I got a lot of credibility as far as R&B goes. So for me, it's just more like, I don't feel like people support how they should support. But I do get support. I'm not saying I don't, but I feel like when it comes to like shows, people and like you got Facebook people, oh man, I support you when they see me out. Oh man, when's your next show? When's your next show? But I'm the type of person, I'm gonna hold you to that. If I heard you say, I'll be there, I'm actually looking to see who's at my show. If we put something on, I'm looking, see if you're there. And if I see you, what happened to you? Ah man, and this and that, and this happened, it's cool. But I just would like to see Louisville support a little more, as far as, like, I can speak for myself, like as far as my own shows go. Like if J-Rock, the label, puts on the show, I want to see people come out. You can pay to get in. You pay to get in. All these people that come to these shows, y'all don't even know. From out of town, they're going to be here one night. They getting paid $20,000, $30,000 for 20 minutes. And then we just charge $5, $10 at the door just so you can come support us. And then a lot of the times people can't even do that. So I would just like to see people come out to more of our events, instead of just like saying you support, but actually come out and show us that you support. So, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep pushing, and I'm gonna keep grinding, keep doing my music. It ain't gonna stop. You know what I mean? I'm here. I'm in Louisville. I love my city. I'm gonna put on for them.
So when you're faced with situations like that it's it's a hard grind.
Most definitely.
It's definitely not easy. But what are some of the things that keep you motivated, or some of the ways that you motivate yourself to keep going?
Just like pretty much when if I drop some music, just seeing how people act toward it, it keeps me moving. If people don't gravitate towards something that I do, it's a little discouraging. But you can't stop. You just gotta keep pushing.
All right, so what's your next project? Or the next, you dropping a single on Valentine's Day.
It's called In and Out.
And tell us about that.
I actually just
How that
dropped
came
a snippet
together.
of the video the other day, and it's doing crazy numbers just from the snippet. So I'm excited about the actual video dropping. Like I said, it was inspired by J-Rock. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I just hope that people like it as much as we like it. So it's dropping Valentine's Day. Yeah, man, and we're just gonna keep pushing.
For somebody who says, I want to know about him and what his music is all about, how would you sum it up?
In one word, I would say it's real. And like I said earlier, people, they can definitely relate to the music, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's somebody you trying to get with, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, it's like you gonna feel it, no matter what. Whether it's in one song or all the songs, you gonna feel it in one of my songs. You gonna feel something, no matter what. So I just try to keep that realness when it comes to my music. You know what I mean? So people can actually feel what's going on. Because when they feel it, they gravitate toward it. If they feel like it's fake, then they're like, I ain't messing with that. So I just try to be as real as I can and just stay true to me. R&B music, that's it.